Right guys, today I'm going to show you how to install LSPDFR for Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy. So a crucial first step that not a lot of people do and can be a pretty big issue with LSPDFR running is they've never launched Grand Theft Auto before. So what I suggest is launching Grand Theft Auto, playing through the prologue. Look, I know we've all played it a million times now in every different version of the game we've played, but that first step is to get through the prologue, get to the story mode outside of a mission, create a save file there, and then once you've done that, come back to this spot in the video and we'll keep going. Right, so after we've made that save state, the next step we've got to follow is downloading LSPDFR. So if you just jump onto the LSPDFR website, all we have to do is, it'll be on the home page, is just download LSPDFR, and this one is 0.4.9. Has a build number there, has GTA there. As you can see, we are installing it for the Legacy Edition. The Legacy is the best for mod support and all that sort of thing, so I would definitely recommend Legacy over Enhanced for now. Yeah, important thing to note is some antivirus software may mark LSPDFR and or Rage plugin as a virus. So just keep that in mind when you're downloading it if it pops up with any errors. Alright, now I'm just going to scroll down, go down to download this file. So please read through all this, and once you agree, hit agree and download. Then you can see we've got two different sets of files here. We've got the setup.exe or the manual install. For the sake of this video, we're going to go with the setup.exe. It's an automatic installer that configures everything for you. It just makes it a little bit easier for the sake of getting it downloaded. So let's just go ahead and click download. As you can see, download will start in, and it started downloading. We're just going to save this to the desktop for now. As you can see, it's running there now too. If for whatever reason the browser you're using comes up and it may say that the download is blocked as the file is unverified, just go ahead and select download anyway. Right, now that that's downloaded, let's just go ahead and open it up. Once you've opened it up, Windows protected your PC, so Microsoft Defender is going to run a scan and say it may put your PC at risk. Again, if you don't want to take this risk, select don't run. If you are prepared to continue installing LSPDFR, just click more info and then run anyway. Select the language. Alright, so this is going to be the automatic installer. So make sure you read the entire agreement, then hit I agree. We're going to leave all of this ticked, hit next. So now we're going to need to select our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory because LSPDFR will only work if it's installed in the same folder. So to do that, a couple different ways. If you're using Steam, just going to go to Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy, Manage, Browse Local Files. What that's going to do is bring our Grand Theft Auto 5 game directory. If for whatever reason that is not working, the manual way to find it is just by going to your C drive, Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Grand Theft Auto, that's 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. And that is that path there is your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. So we're just going to copy that and paste it in there like so. Then we're going to hit install. We're going to leave this ticked and hit finish. Now we've got the LSPDFR configurator. We're just going to hit next. Going to hit show license for Rage plugin hook. Again, important to read, and then hit accept. So once we've done that, we'll have change settings. We recommend disabling the version, text rendering, and setting all plugins to load at startup. Just hit do it for me. It's going to automatically do that. Now you're going to get a message that says LSPDFR has installed successfully. Select OK. Alright, LSPDFR is installed. So from here, one thing I do suggest doing, not a necessity, but if you navigate back to your main game directory, we're going to look for LSPDFR, all lowercase letters. Click into that. Once we're in here, we're going to find the lspdfr.ini file, which is this one here. Open that up. It's going to open up in a text notepad. program. And we're just going to make sure that main preload all models says false. Mine says false, yours by default will likely say true. Let's just change that over. Then hit save and exit out. So by doing that, it's going to help with texture loss when we first set up LSPDFR. But what I also recommend is familiarizing yourself with the keys note file as well. That shows all the keys and what they do. So Rage plugin hook is what we're going to use to start Grand Theft Auto using LSPDFR from now on. So if we open that up, it will take a little bit longer on the first launch. So what I would recommend is plugin timeout threshold, changing that from 10,000 to 50,000. So the reason we changed this from 10,000 to 50,000 is it's going to allow Rage Hook to take longer to load plugins and prevent any crashes from happening. There probably still will happen, but hopefully a little bit less. If we go to plugins, we're just going to make sure that LSPD first response is checked, and then we're going to hit save and launch. And if all works fine, we should load in. If on Steam you get this pop-up, just hit continue. It's just acknowledging that you're launching the game with modifications made to it. You're going to be greeted by the main menu here. We're just going to hit story mode with Rage plugin hook. Alright, now that we've loaded into the game, there's going to be a couple of different ways to tell that LSPDFR is actually installed properly. So it will pop up in the top left corner when you load in, but also if you go to your map, you'll now see that there are police stations marked across the entire map. So to go on duty with LSPDFR, and there's a lot more features I won't run through now. I want to make this video and keep it as short as possible. But you can either go to those police stations to go on duty, or if you tab over to the LSPDFR section, you can then create your character, go to an apartment, or go to the nearest police station. From here you can also see your settings and your key bindings as well. Alright guys, that's a really basic way of installing LSPDFR on Grand Theft Auto Legacy. I will make future videos on installing different mods, vehicles, skins, uniforms, all the good stuff. So if you did enjoy this video, did find it helpful, please leave a like, comment down below and subscribe.